Christians, this right here is the motto of secular humanism. As you believe, so be it unto you. This person believes that. This person is not alone. Men today believe that what you believe for you is true for you. Nothing could be further from the truth. The fact of the matter is, you can believe whatever you want, but that will not make it true for you, because truth is already in place and it is settled and it is unmoving. We know that God is the creator of all things, and that God sent his son to die for the sins of sinful humanity. We know that Christ is the Son of God who was sent here in human flesh to obey in complete obedience, actively, that which was required in keeping the law, so that God could be appeased to those, with respect to those who put their faith in Christ Jesus as having his active obedience necessary for their salvation. We as believers believe that his righteousness in his obedience to the law of God has become ours if we believe. And since Christ was actively obedient and passively obedient to the law of God in every aspect, if we believe in him, God sees us who believe in Christ as having obeyed his entire law for good. And this is why Paul can say, there is therefore now no condemnation to those who are in Christ. No condemnation. If you accept Christ by faith, there is no condemnation that you will ever see or know. No man can ever point the gun of the law, and I mean that proverbially. The gun of the law, they cannot point at you, shoot you, and take you down. Because we, as believers, can never be held responsible to be judged by the law of God once we put our faith and trust in Christ, because he has already done it for us in our stead. This is what must be believed if you would have salvation. If you do not believe it and you cling on to some other truth that you consider your truth, you will find that it will not be so unto you in the end when you face the thrice holy God. Be provoked and be persuaded.